Hello and welcome to this week's video. My name is Anuska Taylor. So great to have you here. Just before I get into today's video, if you haven't yet subscribed, please do. I release videos every single week, but it also helps me get my videos out to even more people. And I just want to share this content with as many people as possible. And also, if you enjoy my videos, please do remember to like, comment, and also share those videos as well. So today I'm talking all about what is your voice costing you? Big question. You may never have thought about this before. You may not have wanted to think about this before. Often when we are thinking about how to go to the next level in our business or career, we tend to put the focus on hiring a business coach and more practical ways down that path. But your voice you take with you everywhere you go. It is your most powerful communication tool. And particularly in the current climate that we live in, where we're doing more and more online, whether that's meetings, presentations, summits, conferences, so much now is being done online. Often people don't even watch videos, they're listening to videos. I do that when I'm watching YouTube videos. Most of the time I'm not actually watching them, I'm just listening to them. And how many times have you been on a Zoom call where you're not actually watching, you're just listening? So therefore the voice becomes everything. And we make so many decisions, consciously and unconsciously, about a person's voice. So what opportunities might you be missing out on because of your voice? Maybe big promotional opportunities at work, opportunities to earn a lot more money, to take on more responsibility, to lead a bigger team. Maybe you're being passed over for opportunities for paid speaking gigs, media opportunities on radio or TV, opportunities to go and be a guest on bigger podcasts with bigger audiences, all because of your voice. Or maybe it's just you're aware that you're not really quite comfortable with your voice, or there's something not quite right for you, so you don't even take opportunities. Even if an opportunity came and knocked on your door, you'd probably find some reason not to do it. And I hear this from people all the time. They literally avoid speaking opportunities, whether that's paid or unpaid. Maybe you avoid going for those bigger promotions. Maybe you avoid putting yourself out there for pitching for new business, seeking investment, because you know you're going to have to show up and use your voice in a powerful, confident, coherent way. Also things like asking for raises. If you work for someone else, asking for an increase in your salary, or if you work for yourself, like charging more, having that conversation with potential customers and clients and asking for higher fees. The common denominator with all of this is your voice. Regardless of what you do in the world, your voice is central to how you communicate with every single person in your life. So whether we like it or not, our voice speaks volumes about what's going on internally. So this isn't about beating yourself up. This is just about recognizing that you have the power to change your voice. Now, when I talk about changing your voice, I want to make this really clear. I'm not about trying to make you sound like someone else at all. That is not what I do. I'm about you stepping into the truth of your voice, the truth of who you are, the greatest expression of your voice. So I love accents. I don't care what part of the world you're from. Every accent, every voice can be optimized, maximized, and enhanced. That's what I'm talking about. Having that real freedom and power and expression and openness in your voice, regardless of where you're from, your gender, your age, doesn't matter. It's available to you all. So most of the time we are listening to people's voices and we are making some conscious decisions about people, but a lot of it is very unconscious. And that's going to be obviously based on other people's conditioning, but your voice is really a product of your own conditioning, how you've been brought up to believe you should or shouldn't communicate, what you've been taught is right or wrong, good or bad. So that's why all our voices are quite different. And even within the same family, we may find that our voices are quite different. So the types of decisions we might make about people, consciously or unconsciously: do I like this person? Do I want to do business with this person? Do I respect and trust this person? Do I think they're speaking with confidence, integrity, and authority? I mean, you will be making decisions about me, whether you're aware of this or not, particularly because I am a voice coach. They're going to be, you know, your mind's going to be thinking, oh, how's she using her voice? So all of that's going to be going on when you're listening to my videos. But also, because the voice is a reflection of our inner world, often that ego part of us that's very defended is going to come through in the voice. So whether it can be either side of the coin, so maybe we have a lot of aggression and anger in our voice, and then we sort of, as a consequence, push people away. Or maybe we go the other side of the coin and we're very meek and mild and our voice is very quiet and gentle. There's no power, there's no authority, there's no presence. And we're more of that kind of people pleaser. But both sides of the coin, it's both ego, it's both defending in a different kind of way. And true freedom is when we can choose how we use our voice. If we want to be angry, we can be angry. If we want to be gentle and quiet, we can be gentle and quiet. But we choose how we use our voice versus let this conditioning, which is from the ego, drive our voice. So as I mentioned, I'm not talking here about accent. I like to make this clear all the time because there are voice coaches out there that are about changing voices to make you sound like someone else. That's not what I do. The types of limiting vocal habits that you might experience because of this sort of conditioning, in terms of, we all have it to a greater or lesser extent. And as I said, we can fall on either side of the coin, but it could be things like breathiness, a very quiet, gentle voice, could be raspiness, croakiness, it could be a shrill voice, a lot of nasality in the voice, a lot of strain, tension, heaviness in the voice. Perhaps your voice lacks expression. Maybe it's very flat and very monotone. So all of this is just what you've been taught is or isn't acceptable, and how you've learned, probably very unconsciously, to use your voice to feel safe in the world. So whether you've got more of that kind of angry, defensive voice or more of that gentle, soft, almost people-pleasing voice. I mean, I'm simplifying this massively. Obviously, there's shades of gray in between. We're very complex beings. So I'm just, for the purposes of this video, I'm just trying to show you the two extremes. But of course, you could be in the middle as well. And there's multiple possibilities on either side. But just to give you that example, the voice, when it's coming from ego and coming from that conditioning, is usually more about defending our perceived limitations and fears than true freedom and expression. And our true voice, all of our true voices, whoever we are, is open, it's free, it's powerful, and it's expressive. And we're not afraid to use our voice in a particular way. And not only are we not afraid to use it, but we can use it. So if we want to speak loudly, we can. If we want to go into a meeting with a lot of authority and confidence and presence, we can. But maybe we're reading to our child at night and we want a nice, soft, gentle voice, we can do that too. But we're not afraid. We're not stuck in, I can't use my voice like this because people won't take me seriously, or I can't use my voice like this because people might think I'm a bad person or I'm aggressive. So we all use our voices when we're not conscious from these conditioned patterns. So if you resonate with any of this, first of all, know that you can change it. You don't have to live with this. And also know that your voice can open so many doors and possibilities for you. When you really trust it, when it's really speaking your truth, it's incredibly powerful. Now, I have a signature program called Speak with Impact. It's a 2-month private voice coaching program. I work with a small amount of clients at a time in this program. And if you're interested in going deeper with your voice, I'm not about quick tips. I'm about going under the hood, going deeper. What's driving your voice, first of all? What are these conditioned patterns that are driving your voice? Can you start to integrate those? And then you're really free, because then when you add the voice exercises and the techniques and the tools, there is no inner resistance. There is no fear, because now, okay, if I want to be angry, I can be angry. If I want to be quiet, I can be quiet. Otherwise, when we just do the vocal exercises without the deeper unconscious work, we're really just rearranging the furniture, because we're still resisting something internally. but most likely we're not conscious of it. So if this resonates with you, schedule a 30-minute voice discovery call. And here we can talk about what your perceived limitations and fears are around your voice. And obviously I can listen to your voice and give you some insight into what I'm hearing from that kind of functional and technical perspective. And then we can talk about your goals and what you're really wanting to achieve and how we can then move you forward to greater success. So this is really for people that are serious about going to the next level. So my coaching is deep, it's transformational, and it's an immersive process. So this isn't if you're looking for quick tips. I really believe you're wasting your time if you try and go for quick tips, because the voice just doesn't function that way. So if this is of interest and you're ready to go to greater levels of success, you want to earn more money, you want to put yourself out there more, take bigger opportunities, you want to be more visible, this is the coaching package for you. So schedule a call below and I can share with you how I can really support you and help you go to the next level. Thank you so much for watching. If you've got any comments or questions about today's video, please post them below. If not, I will see you on next week's video.